let's talk about Operation PokeBOYCOTT. So there's this Operation PokeBOYCOTT thing doing some rounds on the internet. It seems to be mostly promoted by French fans of Pokemon, and this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to organize a collective effort to protest Game Freak and possible what they perceive as Game Freak laziness in making their games by stopping people from buying the game. And if you're compelled to just buy the game anyway, they want you to wait 3 months or longer to buy the game, to stamp your protest into this movement, so that Game Freaks start to get a message that they should stop being too lazy. There's a big problem with this Operation PokeBOYCOTT because people have voiced their complaints about pretty much every game under the sun, and it doesn't stop them from buying it at all. As they said in an interview addressing the criticism that people felt that they were just literally using the same assets, they clarified that to say that they were remaking the same assets again from the ground up for this game. However, of course, they're 100% identical in every way. So even if it's true that they're remaking it, they are just copying it, which is definitely an easy job to do in this regard. It's not really a big deal. Pokemon is about getting new Pokemon, going on a new adventure, and experiencing possibly PvP at the end, building your collection, things that people love Pokemon for. And people still love the old Game Boy Pokemons with how they look. They look awful now at this day and age. So people are definitely not going to be worried about buying the game or not because of a tree looking like this in a demo, which is no longer the case, by the way. And reused animations. It doesn't matter if the animations are reused because they look so good anyway. They look great, looks clean. This game looks good. Facts. Obviously they have some issues with like Pokemon movement in the wild, but I mean, everyone who's playing a good JRPG has seen the same thing. I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and the movements in that is clunky as hell, but the story and the character designs were goddamn good, right? I loved every minute of playing that game. I don't regret it at all. And so I'm going to offer the same to Pokemon here, but let's go ahead and read what they have to say here. Tired of Game Freak being mediocre with your favorite series and seeing Pokemon not live up to its potential? Do not buy Pokemon Sword and Shield during its first 3 months, or ever. The best way to complain is with your wallet. The complaints Swash, I'm going to reduce Sword Shield to Swash, have received during hype season are just another step in the bad direction the whole series has been taking for generations. Hand-holding, bad story writing, mediocre to bad graphics, good content, zero post-game. I mean, I remember post-game in Sun and Moon, so I don't know where they were going down. Ultra changes were already enough of an insult. Losing the national dex is unacceptable. If you're a real fan, if you really care for your future of this series, you must show that with your wallet. Hwah! Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise in the world. Game Freak acts like it's a small indie studio. The trend continues because you allow it. If you want a better product, voice your opinion. What do? Boycott Sword and Shield, don't buy them. If you still want to play them despite sharing these complaints, wait at least 3 months after the release to do it and then thus fuck up with their release window projections. Yes, okay. Just seeing that there is a consumer movement can be enough to call their attention. The more people refrain to buy the game, bad English by the way, the better. It's not like you are missing on a good adventure anyway. See, I do feel like I'd be missing out on a good adventure. I think this game looks good, even from what we've shown. I think they're just trying to compare it to unrealistic standards with AAA titles from massive companies as well. Yes, Pokemon's a massive company, but they've always been a little behind. And I mean, that's okay. It's a completely original idea. I don't know what resources they're putting into this game. I feel like I don't need to know. I think it looks great. I think the cherry on top for me is Nessa, by the way. If you guys like Nessa, I got a video for you, and I'll put it at the end in one of the windows here. As an older guy, I feel like the Gigantamax thing and the Dynamax thing is a bit of a gimmick, but I don't care. Not that much. Because that's also another trait of being a little bit older, you know? Not caring about anything. But listen, it looks like a good game. I'm going to be buying it regardless. What do you think of this Operation PokeBOYCOTT, guys? I just wanted to get this out there. I just wanted to have a little bit of a rant about it, just dissect it a little bit, and get your info on this, guys. I want to see what you think of this, and what do you think of all the controversies and complaints that have been pointed at these games? Is it going to affect you buying the game or not? And why not, if not? And why, if so? I really want to know. Let me know in the comments. I always check every comment and reply to many of them, so definitely don't be shy. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye!